Hello everyone, it's Regina. Well, I wanted to come on today. I'm not as bubbly and cheery and joyful and bringing the sunshine like I try to do when I make my videos. 2020 has been rough. I must say, as we all know, this week took a turn for the mothers. All mothers, but especially black mothers. For me, it was a devastating turn. And it's been the first time I could get on social media and, show my face because I didn't want to cry. I always try to be strong for the young black mothers. But this one here, it hit me in the gut. I am the mama of a black son, and I'm always breathless or holding my breath. My son is 32 now. Will be 32 in December, and he, is an adult, have his family. But every time I see a murder of a black man by the police, some people like to speak about black on black crime. That's one thing. Those people from the streets just raise their hand and take an oath to serve and protect, but police officers did. I'm a nurse. I know about this throat area. To put a knee and your weight on the throat area for 9 minutes with force, pressing your full body weight, downward pressure. That's murder 1, not 3. 1. And for the medical examiner to say he died of underlying causes, not asphyxiation, well, the autopsy is flawed, and we know that. So this system for a medical examiner to sign that signature under his license or her license means they're not, they're part of the problem. So this was a sad moment for me. I always get depressed. If Facebook showed my timeline for the last 5-6 years, every time one of these murders happened, it would show my depression, my sadness, my anxiety, my worry for my child. I'm worried about my child safety. And then last year in November, I moved to downtown Atlanta. I wanted a little piece of the Confederacy. I wanted a piece of that land where we fought for our freedom against the Confederacy. I wanted it for my grandmama, my mama, my daddy, my granddaddy. I wanted to live in Atlanta, and my city was on fire. For me, my city being on fire do not disturb me. It saddens me, but not for the reasons that it upsets others. I'm old now. I'm 50. I'll be 54. But we got young people. Young people tired. I'm tired. I ain't got no more fight in me. I can't be out here on the streets I can't be gassed with no tear gas. I can't be pushed down on this concrete. I'm not going to be able to get back up and walk, you know. So I'm rooting for the young people. And I'm going to keep rooting for them. And I'm going to keep rooting for the black man. That's where I'm at now. I'm on the side of justice. I don't want nobody to get hurt when they protesting. But when you're in the heat of the passion and the moment, fires happen. Looting happen. Burning down buildings happen. But we know what ignited these fires. These fires been going on for a long time. On our jobs. I know, because I work in corporate America. There's been a knee on my throat for years. I don't get promoted. I don't get the pay raise and the bonus that I deserve. And when I work 3 times harder and I'm much smarter, there's a knee on my throat. Well, I got to sit here with a knee on my throat. I got to damn near choke by my child out here if the police gonna choke my child also. And if you working on any type of job as a black woman, black man, there's a knee on your throat. If you in college as a black person, there's a knee on your throat. I'm 54 years old now, and I hope to live to 100. But I have lived thus far barely able to breathe. Hey, I don't even try to get promoted no more. I'm in a good position now. But there's other things going on. I'm not even trying to get promoted no more. It ain't worth it. That knee, I can't have that knee, that pressure, that downward pressure, because I deserve to be promoted. But that downward knee goes in my throat. No, I'm not having it no more. When I was younger, I was ambitious. I had that energy, that stamina. I could wiggle from under that knee a little bit, so I could breathe just a little bit, get a little bit of air. I ain't got the fight in me no more. I'm tired. And I don't want to be bothered. Don't want to be bothered. Somebody gonna get hurt out here putting knees on folks' throat. And I ain't talking about no physical knee. You're out here on these jobs putting knees on throats. You in these colleges putting knees on throats. I know, I've been there. I experienced it. And you're out here on these $7 an hour jobs put knees on throats. It's a shame. So I ain't got much to say about the whole situation other than really I'm mad. I'm mad as hell too, like Killer Mike say. But like I said, I can't all I can do is vote. I can fill out my census. I can't protest. I can't be out there and get pushed on no sidewalk by nobody. I was tear gassed when I was in the military. That's the kind of training. I've been through all kind of training with machine guns, long guns, short guns. I've been gassed. I've been through all of that as a soldier. And to see soldiers on the streets of America and the President of the United States giving them shoot to kill orders. Shoot to kill orders because they protesting the police killing a man in broad daylight. That same president asked the governor of Michigan to meet with the protester that was armed and said, open up the barbershop, open up the bars, open up the nail shop, the barbershop, hair salons. They was armed. Police never used tear gas, never shot a rubber bullet at those old men. They didn't want to go to no barber shop. They used to wear them old long, that like they show those ducks, something what that show is. They used to those long beards. They don't want no barber. I'm tired of the lies and the games. You don't want no beer. The liquor stores was open. Stay at home. We were staying at home. None of this was going on. As soon as you open up. Here we go again. Now we on curfew. Okay? You so wanted to open up during the pandemic. So it's still a pandemic. We haven't forgot about that, have we? Armed protesters went into the State House, spit in the police face without a mask, and was never touched. Never touched. Y'all gonna shoot these young people? I can't. These young folks are our future. Let these young people. I know I don't did all I can do. There's no more I can do. I don't hand the baton to them. And wherever they lead us, I'm ready to go, because I'm tired of where my generation and the greatest generation, they say, has brought us. I'm ready for the young people. I don't want to go to no moon. I'm tired of that program. We need to fix stuff right here on Earth. I don't want to go to the moon. I want universal health care. I want my student loans and other people's student loans paid. Okay? I want equal and fair housing. All right here on Earth. I don't want to go to the moon and Mars and Venus. I don't want to go there. I want this stuff fixed here right on Earth. The potholes, the roads, the infrastructure, the city buses, the MARTA, it's a whole lot of stuff that needs to be fixed right here on Earth. I don't want to go to the moon. So, young people, I don't pass my baton. Some of you all are holding on to your baton. I don't let mine go because Regina can't protest. My protest was going into the military at 17 years old, 16 years old. That was my protest. I went into the military. I'm 54 years old. Now I cannot spend money on a certain day. I can do all these little virtual protests and I can vote. I can fill out the census. And I can support young people however they want to protest. I ain't got nothing to say bad about them. I'm going to support them. And if some have some type of damage, we'll rebuild. We'll rebuild. But we can't bring Mr. George Floyd back. We can't unsee, as a black mama, A grown man calling for his mama, his last few words before he died. And when, see, that's why I really didn't want to talk about this today, because, you know, I can't hardly talk about this without choking up myself, and I'm not choking about to cry. When a man called for his mama, he calling out to God. She's the next best thing to God. So don't worry about these buildings. And I love Atlanta. I love Atlanta. I love the premise of Atlanta. The freedom. Especially being a black woman, having a piece of the Confederacy. All that hate throughout the years. It takes a sick person. I don't know how y'all live. I don't told y'all wives about living with people that hate like that. But when I seen Amy Cooper in that park, I found out that some of these wives, they the problem. Just like you feed your husband a meal, you might be feeding your husband some of that hate too, because Amy Cooper, the one that called that police on the man in the park and choked her dog, how she put that phony fear on her in her voice when she decided to call the police because she was angry that a black man would ask her to leash her dog in the park. That woman went from getting in his personal space aggressively, then getting on the phone sounding like she is frightened and afraid. She wanted the NYPD to show up with guns on that man and shoot him down before he could say a word. Amy Cooper and the Amy's, the Karens, the Judys and the Sallys, the Beckys. I worked with you a long time, Amy Cooper. What you did in Central Park, you do on these jobs. Put that lying tone in your voice. Tell all kind of lies. Get folks fired, demoted, shoved out these doors. She could have got that man killed. So that's why your husband can run out the door with a double-barrel shotgun and shoot a man that's jogging. Amy is not only feeding her husband dinner, she's feeding him hate, sustaining him on his hate. If you take the plate away of hate, you might can starve his ass of hate, but you're feeding him hate, Amy Cooper of the world. I watch stuff like that because I can't understand why it keeps happening in 2020 with all this social media, all these social, spaces and places in your social life. How dare you bring that shame to your family like this? Your status. Amy Cooper taught me something. She a part of the problem. She is the problem. Because I'm going to teach women that are not of color. Black women don't play. You're not running out my house with no shotgun. Talking about you getting ready to kill no jogger. Not my house. No, you're not running out my house with no shotgun after no jogger. That's, he just looking at an empty house. He ain't killed nobody. He jogging. No, you, my husband and my son? No. And they will stop right there in their tracks at the sound of my voice. They not running at my house with no shotguns. Not my son, not my husband. But when the woman of the house is feeding the whole house hate, birthing hate, feeding hate, strengthening hate, reinforcing hate, going into the park with hate. A park is a serene place, a calm place, place of peace. That woman in that park with all that hate, that was the most profound awakening for me, because I couldn't understand why all these men in professional roles was killing like this. Why? What was it that wasn't stopping them? I mean, why can't they think about the shame it's going to bring to their family, their name, the careers? Until Amy Cooper popped up in the park, I understood why these professional men can run out of their homes with shotguns, why they can put a knee and all their body weight onto an unarmed handcuffed man, why they could choke a man that just selling cigarettes. Amy Cooper's in the house feeding them every day. Have you killed one yet? Amy Cooper, the wife of these killers. The woman showed up in the park and showed her face, because I kept wondering why these wives wasn't stopping these men. Amy Cooper, you all got to see Amy Cooper. She puts on a act that could have killed that man. She changes her voice to a voice of, oh, come, he's threatening me and my dog. After she was up in his face. You put that camera away. Yeah, I don't have to leash my dog. You put that camera away. She went from that to, oh. It was frightening to see Amy Cooper. But I've glimpsed Amy Cooper on my job. She would switch quickly and then snap out of it. But I glimpsed her on my job. She's frightening. Her and her husband and son. So, we got work to do. And young people, more power to you. More power.